joining us. My name is Mo Kumarsi. I got two of this big superstars, up and coming ladies that are just blowing it up on Facebook. I've been a fan of both of these ladies. I've been following them and I've been looking at everything they do. And recently, they both have taken it to the next level and exploding their business. They both have got great content, great great attraction and great ability to captive their audience and be able to hypnotize them and draw them to them. Like I'm drawn to both their posts all the time. So I had so we decided to do this hangout to give them some tell us what is their secret and what they've been doing to get such phenomenal success in the shortest amount of time in the last few months, I believe. We're gonna start off with Trisha. Trisha, I'm gonna get her to introduce herself. This girl has been amazing on Facebook. Her content is next to none. She's been having some of the best creative writing and posts that I ever seen. There's nothing. Trust me, guys. If you have not seen it, you better get to her page and see what content she has. It blows me away every time I see it. She's got a knack for it. I was talking to her the other day, and she's just incredible writing and creative and something new that we haven't seen before. It's been really working for her. So I want to introduce you guys to Trisha. She's going to tell you can you please tell us a bit about yourself and how you've been, maybe show us a couple of things that's been really helping you to build your Facebook business and social influence?
Hi, you guys. Hey! Yeah, I'm the big crazy goofball that you all have been seeing on Facebook with the really crazy posts. But yeah, I love, having people learn and laugh at the same time. That is my goal because I really feel that everybody's going to remember the value a lot more if they're laughing at the same time and, with my crazy pictures. And I just like to tell a story around what I'm doing. I just anything will influence me. It could be movies, it could be my favorite television shows, it could be my favorite cartoon characters. Shoot, it could be my daughter's favorite cartoon characters. But yeah, that's how I do it. I have been in actually internet marketing for about 5 years now, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm a wife, and I love being successfully free. This helps me stay at home with my awesome daughter. She's 4, and she gives me tons of inspiration every single day. So, if you guys want, we can go over, and I will take you over to my profile. Actually, my daughter's trying to walk up here right now. So you might see her in the background. Hey, mom problems, right? So let's go over, and I will share my screen. And I hit it? Let me try this again. Okay. Okay. You guys let me know when can you guys see my screen? Is it up?
It's up. Yes.
Okay. Okay, great. All right, I am actually on Miss Mary's profile, so let me get back to mine. Yay, Mary! Okay.
All right, I don't mean to interrupt, but Mo, I think you muted Trisha's mic.
Oh, so sorry. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Can she talk?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna redial back in.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. Technical difficulties. Okay, so what was the last thing you heard me say, Mary? I wouldn't even.
You were just starting to share your screen, so I haven't even heard anything past that.
Oh, I have it. Oh, okay. Okay, so let me go back here, y'all. Okay, let's go back to my profile. All right, so what I was getting ready, or what I was discussing with you guys is, I'm just going to start with some of the basics here, and I am going to share one of my golden nuggets with you guys. This actually helps me a lot, and it gets me really good exposure, and people can really connect with me on this. And I don't really see, actually, I don't hardly see anyone doing this. What I like to do, and I'm just going to show you, and I do it with my cover pictures and my profile pictures. As you can see, this is my profile picture, and over here I have a story about myself, just explaining who I am, what I'm about, and it's like a funny story, and that I'm a mom and I'm a wife and all that fun stuff, and some things that I'm into, and I share that, and you guys, I get some really, really, really good responses. I mean, look at this. Well, of course, Miss Stephanie, she's awesome too. She wrote a long comment there, but I get a lot of great stuff. Like, for instance, I've already got 86 comments on this, and over 150 likes. Okay, you guys, your profile pic and your cover pic gets the most exposure on your wall, so don't forget that. Every time you add a new friend, they're always going to your cover pics and your profile pics. And the same thing on my cover pic, as you can see, I have the story about myself too. And then you guys can even add links, at the bottom of your story that's about yourself. Sorry, y'all, trying to tell my husband and daughter to be a little quiet. You can even add, like, a link to your funnel if you want, or your business opportunity. But me, I don't really like the links there, because I just want people to get to know me, and learn a little bit about me. So that's one thing that I do. And let's see here. And if we go to some of my posts, I'll go to some of my past posts here. And I'm sorry, I don't know if y'all can hear Elmo sing in the background again. Life with a 4-year-old. She said for Elmo animal. Okay. Let's see here. What is one of... Okay, this post that I did the other day. And I'll show you where I got the inspiration from this. It's like, are your posts superhero worthy? And where I got the idea from this post is, I had been seeing a lot of people lately. I see tons of people where they seem to just copy and paste quotes written by other people. Or they have a tendency to just do those picture posts. And, that's fine. Some of these quotes are great. They're made by some of the greatest, written by some of the greatest authors out there. But it's so important to author something yourself. You really need to do that, because at the end of the day, people are wanting fresh content. They're wanting original content, because that's what's going to grab their attention. So I really think it's important for y'all to think about that the next time you're making a post. And, add some humor. Put your personality into everything. Make it all about, who you are. I want to be able to go on your profile page and know you and get to know you. So that's a little bit of what I do. I'm going to go back here and unshare my screen. Did that work? Okay, so that's off, right? I'm back to me. Okay. So now I know Mo's back. If Mo, I don't know if Mo, did you have anything that you wanted to add to that?
No, go ahead. You're doing really good. I'm just learning from you.
All right. So, Mary, did you want to talk a little bit about how you're getting some massive engagement lately?
Yeah, that sounds good. Hi, everyone. I'm Mary Elizabeth, and I've only been marketing on Facebook for probably 3.5 months now, and I've totally done a 180 from when I first started. Now I'm getting lots of engagement on my posts, and I just wanted to show you some tricks that I've been doing. I just put up a couple videos on my Facebook in the last week, and one of them talks about how to get more likes and comments on your on your timeline and how to get more engagement from people. And it talks about how you should be spending the majority of your time in the news feed. So when you come onto Facebook, you want to be, a lot of people say 80%, but I'm more leaning towards 90%. You want to spend your time in the newsfeed, and you want to be socializing with people. You want to be liking and commenting on the newsfeed, and then the rest of your time on Facebook, you should be focusing on your wall and responding to people. So if people are starting to like and comment on your posts, then you should engage with them and talk with them and start a conversation and keep those posts going, because the more that you do that, the more you're going to keep showing up in the newsfeed, and people are going to see you, you're going to have exposure, and you're going to continue to get more likes and comments. And Trisha is really good at this. She has posts that she does, and they show up weeks after she's already posted them, and she just keeps them going. So that's one of the things. But I wanted to share my screen with you and kind of give you some tips on how to get those likes and comments. So,
Mary, can I just interrupt for a quick second?
Of course.
Guys, this girl, she's very modest. I know her. She's a beautiful soul. She just amazed me in the last week. Her ranking and her post has jumped up to phenomenal levels. She done a video, and I heard she constantly is getting organically 150 to 200 likes on her videos, which is incredible. I haven't seen too many people that could do that, but this girl has figured something out. So definitely, I want to learn what you're doing. Tell me.
Thank you, Mo. That's awesome. Can you all see my screen here?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So, like I said, I spend the majority of my time on Facebook on the news feed. So I interact with people, and I like and comment on there. And then I wanted to touch base on how you have your profile, to kind of expand on what Trisha was saying, to set your profile up for success. This cover photo and your profile picture is your real estate, and you definitely want to have a nice picture in the cover photo. And I love Trisha's idea about talking about yourself and introducing yourself and letting everyone know what you're all about. And basically, when people come to your profile, it should be all about you. You shouldn't have other people's opportunities on your wall, and it should basically be things that get engagement on Facebook are videos, pictures. If you talk about what you like to do, what you're doing during your day. I'm a mother of 2 boys under 3, and I post pictures of us going to the park and just stuff that I enjoy to do, and that allows people to know who you are and know, like, and trust you. And that's perfect for business, because people like to join people that they know, like, and trust. And I just wanted to show you some things. A lot of people already know this, but some people don't. But if you go out to settings, these things are huge right now. If you go to timeline and tagging, you definitely want to make sure that on your profile that, let's see, who can add things to my timeline? Only me. Make sure it's checked as only me, because otherwise you're going to get people coming onto your profile, and they're going to be tagging themselves on there. They're going to be putting their business opportunities, and you don't want that, because it's going to clutter your wall, and people are going to go to your profile, and they're not going to know who you are. You're going to be lost. You're going to be missing in action. And so what else you want to do is you want to be able to review posts before, when people tag you, you want to review them before they show up on your timeline. So make sure that's clicked to on. Those 2 things are huge. Because when I'm going through my friends requests and I'm filtering out people who I want to accept as friends, I want to see, when I go to their wall, who they are. And when I don't see that, it makes me not want to add them as a friend, because I don't really know who they are or what they're all about. And then something else that's really important is to have your follow button activated. So you want to click on followers, and make sure that everybody, there should be a button around here somewhere, but everybody can follow you or whatnot. And the follow button's huge because sometimes people like to follow you before they add you as a friend, and you don't get in as much trouble with Facebook jail and whatnot if you follow. So let's see. I was going to do a video earlier today on how to get more likes and comments and engagement, and I wanted to show you a trick that I do when you're going through and accepting friends. I'm going to do this live so you can see. So I'm going to filter this out and just pull up a couple of these. So this is going to get you more engagement by, I do this with everybody. Every time I accept a friend, I kind of scroll down and I look and see this person's an internet marketer and self-employed, so I know that they're on Facebook to make money, and so we're most likely like-minded, and so I'm going to confirm her as a friend, and then immediately after that I click on the profile picture. It's going to let me do it. See, I think my computer's going slow. So, alright, so I'm going to send her a message. I'll say, "Hi, Victoria. Thank you for..." That's simple. You don't have to type your life story. You definitely don't want to put in links and say, "Join my business." That's really going to turn people off right away. So you just say hi. Keep it simple. And I'm going to go to her cover photo and I'm going to like and comment on it. And she says, "Health, wealth, happiness, success." And I'll say, "Awesome." And I always like things that I type just because it kind of boosts your engagement, and it notifies people twice. So Victoria's going to get a notification that I commented on her cover photo and I also liked it. So, and then I'm going to click on her profile picture. And sometimes it doesn't look like it's going to do it. So I'm going to click on her photos and then albums. I like to do the profile picture and put a comment in there. So let's see. Profile pictures. And it's not showing up for some reason. Okay, so usually when you click on it, you can like and comment on it, but for some reason, because I'm live on air, it's not working now. So basically I would like and comment on her profile picture, and then I'm going to kind of check out what's on her timeline. And kind of the rule of thumb is you want to like and comment on the first 3 things that they have on there. But what I do is, because sometimes when you go onto a profile, you actually don't really like what you see right away, and so I actually scroll through and I look for something that I can relate to and that I actually like, because I don't want to just be liking and commenting on anything. So I'm definitely into eating healthy, so more reasons to eat fruit, so I can relate to that, so I'm going to like it, and I'll say and then I'll like it. So that's what I do pretty much every time and I usually go through and I find 2 things that I like. So every time I add a friend, I'm liking and commenting on their profile picture, I'm liking and commenting on the cover photo, and I'm also going through their wall and I'm finding 2 to 3 things that I like, and I like and comment on it. And what that is doing is it's connecting me to these people. And so when I do make a post, I'm going to show up on their newsfeed. And so I'm doing that with everybody that I add. And it is time consuming, but in the end, it's definitely going to help you. Because as you can see, like Mo said, I've just been in the last couple of weeks getting so much engagement. Let's see. I just posted this video yesterday, and I have 91 likes, 1 share, and 82 comments.
Wow.
And then here's another video I posted on the 25th, and I have 112 likes, 3 shares, and 57 comments. And let's see. This is the big one. I posted this one on the 24th, and I have 130 likes, 18 shares, and 103 comments. And this actually is the first time, I mean, I've done posts where I get shares before, but this is huge. 18 shares on one post is amazing. And so to keep the engagement going, when I get that, like on all these comments, I'm in here and I'm liking everyone's comments back, and I'm engaging with these people, and I'm saying thank you for watching my video. And a lot of these videos, I just did one yesterday about video marketing, and Facebook algorithm actually changed this week to favor videos. So if you want to get in front of a lot of people and have exposure, you should definitely be doing videos and uploading them directly to Facebook. YouTube is great. I would actually do both. I would upload to Facebook and YouTube, but YouTube has its own algorithm, and so you want to do both. You don't want to just take your YouTube link and put it on Facebook, because you won't get as much exposure. And so I just wanted to point out too that I know that a lot of people are afraid of video and they're nervous to get in front of the camera, and so I did a video yesterday, and I was kind of picking fun at myself because I know that I say a lot. And I actually, when I posted a video 3 days ago, I had somebody comment and they said, oh, that's such great value, but somebody needs to tell her that she should go to Toastmasters because she says too much. And so I thought that it was the perfect opportunity, because I know that I do that, and I'm working on it, and so I wanted to make fun of myself and just kind of put myself out there and say that nobody's perfect, and that's okay. So basically, everyone starts somewhere, and the more that you do something, the better that you're going to be. And so it's always a work in progress, but the most important thing is to take action. The first time that I recorded a video, I was super nervous. My voice was shaking, and it was just me sitting in a room by myself with a camera. It wasn't like I was speaking in front of thousands of people, but I was nervous. And so what I did is I just sat down in front of the camera and I just practiced, and I just got comfortable turning on the camera and talking in front of it, and I probably recorded about 20 videos before I decided, okay, this is one that that's okay, and I'll put it on YouTube. But that's what it takes, is you just practice. The more you do it, the better you're going to be. So, but I also wanted to say that I've also been getting a lot of comments of people, and they're encouraging me, and they're saying that they're afraid to do video for whatever reasons, and so it's awesome because I've had people thanking me. There's been people that have done some videos in the last couple of days, and by them watching my video, I encourage them to do their own, and that's just the best feeling, and that makes it worth everything that I'm doing, is just helping people to get out of their comfort zone and do something that they wouldn't do before. So I don't know, that just made me have really big smiles. So yeah, let's see. But I just wanted to show you, like on this one, with the 18 shares, I definitely click on these shares, and I go through and I see everyone that shared it, and I like and I comment on them, and I say, hey, thank you for sharing my video, that's awesome. And then and so I'm on all these other people's news feeds, and the more that I engage with these people, like one person shared my video, and then somebody saw it and they liked it, and then they shared it, and so I get on here and people ask me questions and I respond. But you want to make sure that you're replying to these people, because they're spending time to come on to your profile and to comment, and you want to say, hey, thanks, and keep the conversation going. And And that's how you do it. It's all about being social. And when I first came onto Facebook, I was doing a lot of things wrong. I was posting in groups. I wasn't really interacting with anybody, and it wasn't until I actually started conversations with people and started getting to know people that it was fun for me. So that's what you need to do. You need to get out there, be social, have fun, and yeah. So I'm gonna pass it back to.
Wonderful, wonderful tip. I just want to add something to she said. You guys must have missed. If you missed it, some golden nuggets she dropped. One being, she tried to click on that profile picture. Guys, this is very, very important. If you're making a Facebook profile, first of all, you got to be friendly. You got to make sure that you are being seen, and you got to look like you definitely are approachable and friendly. One thing of doing that is making your picture clickable. If you're not clickable and people can't click on it, they cannot comment on it. So right away, people have a hesitancy to click. They like to click and they like to share. So what other people do is, if they put their picture up there, they like to put on the caption sides where it says description, they like to put a link, or whatever it is that you do, you could put it in there. That's indirect marketing. So someone clicks on your picture, now they can find out what you're doing indirectly without being in their face. Second of all, that was a really good comment. I want to touch up on the follow button. You also want to go to your settings and make sure anybody can like your comments but not comment on it. Anybody that's can like your comment. And second of all, you want to make sure people can follow you. That's very, very important to gain followers. At beginnings, I didn't know any of this, and it cost me a long time to learn on Facebook. But that follow button is very important, because everybody that's following you, now those are warm market. Those are people that want to learn from you. They look at you in a different light, not just you approaching them. Those are warm market. They've seen your pages, they've seen what you do, and that's more of a warm market than anything else. I just want to touch up on one more thing that she talked about. Everything was so perfect that she said. Now all these shares and these comments she's having, don't let them go to vain, guys, because everybody that comments on your page and likes it, those are your warm market. People say, well, I don't have enough people to talk to. That's why, because you're not creating enough excitement or engagement for people to come on your page and comment like Trish, like Mary is, and having that attraction. You're not being exciting enough. And those people that are commenting and they are actually attracted to your page and liking it, those are your warm market, especially the ones that are sharing it and liking, commenting. Those are really your warm market, because they're following you, they like you, and they actually know what you do. So I bet you guys too, I've been having a lot of people just contact me. I've been getting a lot of signups lately just for people seeing me on the videos, or seeing my pages, or just because they're following you. Now they want to know what you do, and engagement is a great key. I believe Mary's a master at it. Otherwise she would not have so many clicks, likes on her video. I'm just so blown away by these two ladies. I don't want to take any of their time. I want to pass it down to Trish. I know she's got a lot to talk about. First time I seen her post, I said, wow, that's why we connected. You're so creative, and it's just, you see things that you do not see in regular people's posts. It's just so creative and so unique that it really attracted me. So I want to pass the mic on to you. Put myself on mute. Please take us away, Trish.
All right, you guys. Elaborating on a lot of stuff that Miss Awesome Mary was talking about, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. And also, I'm sure y'all can hear my cat in the background. She is so noisy, but she's hilarious. So, again, hey, this is the lifestyle of a network marketer, right? We're all at home, and this is what we do. We've got kids running around, cats being loud, right? Yeah. Okay. I do want to go over, and there's one funny particular post that I always make reference to a lot of people. I'm sorry, Google Hangouts bogs down my Facebook a little bit. Okay, this post right here, and you guys, if y'all, if I can get, let's see, what is this? Okay, if I can get 76 likes and 86 comments, you guys, on a crochet exorcism post, and I do want to make sure y'all can see my screen, right? Everybody's got my screen? Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay. You guys, if I can get that many likes and comments off of an exorcism, a crocheted exorcism, I mean, seriously, I just find like the craziest pictures I can, because this grabs people's attention. How many times are you guys going to see this kind of picture coming through the news feed? That's my logic with it. Like, what can I do that's going to grab everybody's attention? And I literally write whatever marketing tip or thought or concern, whatever it is, I just try to write it around the picture. Like, you know, do some of your Facebook friends seem possessed? Well, yes, sometimes they can seem possessed on the newsfeed because they may be doing a lot of different things that they shouldn't be, and that's what I do. And another one that got a lot of attention too is my Post Busters post, and this one was about, you know, people, which Mary had touched when she was talking about how you need to keep your Facebook wall clean. You guys, this is, you know, if it's almost like your business card. It's, you know, it tells about you. You should only have your posts on there. You shouldn't, even when people tag you, unless you decide that you want it seen on your wall. I don't even allow a lot of tags on my wall either. It has to be pretty special for me to allow it on my wall, because I want someone to come on my Facebook wall and see nothing but everything that's authored by me and my thoughts and my training and how I'm helping people and what I can offer. And that's how everybody's Facebook wall should be. And that's exactly what this post was about. It's about, hey, you know, quit letting people tag you in their business opportunities and their checks and their, oh my gosh, the wads of cash drives me crazy. You know, quit letting them tag you in that stuff, because it does nothing but spam up your wall, especially when you're not even a part of the business opportunity. That's just a big, huge no-no. And another thing that I like to do, and like as Mary said, you know, this one right here, as you see, got 11 shares. I do the same thing that she said. I definitely always go back and I thank the person for sharing. And another little trick that I do is, you guys, you see all these likes. I don't care how many likes it is. I will always go through my post from the previous day and I will literally open all of these up. Okay, I'm sorry, yeah, it's a little laggy because of Google Hangouts, but I will literally open all of these people up. I will go like this, and I will right-click and open up in a new tab. Okay, I will do that to all of these, like there's 90 of these likes. I will do it to every single one of them, and I will actually go to their page and like one of their posts and leave a comment. Even if they didn't comment on mine, I still go ahead and comment. It's my way of saying thank you for stopping by and visiting my home. You know, that's the way that I look at it. Hey, thanks for coming by. You know, here's a little parting gift. So that's what I like to do. And I do that with all these. And, you know, that gets me tons of engagement doing that daily. It really, really, really does. And I'll be honest with you all. If there are things that come up, you know, say for instance this week in general, I've got family coming in for 4th of July, so I've been busy, you know, trying to get the house in order and grocery shop and all that fun stuff. And my posts have, the engagement on my posts have gone down. I'll be honest with you guys on that, because I haven't been as consistent. And you guys, consistency is key. There is no secret formula. There isn't. It's you, in order to get engagement, you got to give it. You got to give it consistently every single day. That is the secret formula. And plus, you know, build as much rapport and build relationships as much as you can. You definitely need to be on that private messenger and inboxing a lot of people and engaging with them and starting conversations. That's it. And like, for instance, you know, like these posts, I normally have way more. You know, I'm a little bit under 50 likes, and I haven't responded back to everybody's comments, so there'll be more comments than that. But yeah, I'm a little lower on my posts, and I can see it because I normally average 60 to 70. So yes, that definitely does hurt you some when you're not being consistent. I just wanted to give you guys as an example of what happens when you're not consistent. You can't just, hey, get yourself up to organically getting 200 likes and then not continue to feed it. You have to feed it. You have to keep, you know, that engagement monster full, or it'll turn around and bite you. So that's exactly what you got to do. And I'm trying to think here what else I do. And okay, another little trick that I do, speaking of when you need to message people, I go to my friends, and I hope this doesn't take too long to scroll down, but we'll see here. Okay, I go all the way. If you guys, how your friends list is set up on this, the people on the top are the people that you've been engaging with the most, and the ones on the bottom, like if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, they're the ones that you have not interacted with in a while. Okay, and this is what I normally do. I will normally, like, you know, say I'm all the way at the bottom of my friends because this is lagging pretty bad. Say if I was all the way down to the bottom of this, I'm literally just going to hit message, and I am going to be like, hey, you know, how are you doing? You know, how are things? Just try to get to know them and re-engage with them again, or see how things are going with them, if they've had any successes. And I'm telling you guys, every time I do that, I always do that to about 20 people. I immediately start getting engagement for return, immediately in return. Another tip, when you guys are having conversation with somebody, click on their profile while you're speaking with them. It answers so many questions for you already, like if they're married or if they've got kids, what kind of things they may be into, because a lot of people, you know, show what books they like, or movies, or television shows, and you may have some of that stuff in common with them. Be like, oh yeah, I read that book. It's a great conversation starter, and it starts building rapport, and at the end of the day, it's all about trust. You need these people to trust you, so they will want to join your team and your business opportunity. So that is what it's all about at the end of the day. And I don't know if Mo or anybody wants to add anything to that, but I'm going to go back here. And I don't know, Mo, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, you're there. Did you have anything you wanted to add to any of that?
That was incredible. That was just perfect, guys. I would definitely take some notes what she said, because a lot of questions would be answered if you just look and get interested in people. I hear so many times people just message you right away. They send a link, or they would come up to you and say, well, you wouldn't want to get in my business, would you? It's like, guys, if you ever, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Actually, I am saying it's wrong. So if you send a link out before you ask the person's name, before you got to know them, or you asking them to jump into an opportunity, it's like asking marriage when you first meet a woman. It's just a no-no. So one thing I really liked what Trisha said is go on their profile. Get curious. When you're talking to someone, don't just think, I'm going to recruit this guy, I'm going to send him, I'm going to throw my business opportunity. Guys, take that out of your mind and really connect with the person, because not everybody is a fit for your business. And if you look in their profile, most of the things you need to know will be answered. If they have kids, if they have any sort of, if anything you need to know would be on their profile. Now you got something to talk about. If you genuine, like I always go back to How to Win Friends and Influence People. That has tremendously changed my life, and it's all about genuinely getting interested in other people and really caring about what they are, getting really curious about them. Wow, you have kids, tell me more about that. Well, people most times, guys, if you dig deep enough, will tell you about what their problems or needs are, what their pain are, or what's really going good for them. Maybe you'll never ever get into the business with them. However, just to tell you guys what great things has happened for me is just by building relationships. Now people are reaching out to me. I bet to Trish, Mary, I have offers from seven-figure earners to do different things. I have different promotions coming up, guys. The universe, I like to call it God. You could call it universe, whatever. To me, God will provide you, bring you the right people, right circumstances at the right time if you just go out there and genuinely get interested in other people and see what they're about. I just really quickly wanted to add something that is working extremely well for me is when you guys, here's a little golden nugget I'm going to drop that will short circuit your learning curve. And what it is if you get on Facebook and you are engaging, like Mary said, 90% in other people's walls, that is the key. For me, what I noticed is one of the key engagement, guys, if you want to blow up fast, hang around top internet marketers, top Facebook marketers who get like Mary, like Trish, like myself, like an Alex Morton, like guys who get about, like Lawrence Tam, like Kyle Lowell, like a lot of the different people that get about 200-300 likes a post, and the guys that have about 5,000 or 6,000 followers or 1,000 or more, just get into them and hang around their wall, make little comments here, get noticed, guys. You want to, as beginning, when you first get started, if you have a traditional business, what do you want to do? You want to get maximum exposure. You want to get your name out there as fast as you can. So what does Pepsi do? Subconsciously, they're hypnotizing you to love their product by being everywhere. What does Nike do? At beginning, what they did, they put the switch mark and they just put "just do it." And later years, they became so saturated, so big, just by being in your face all the time. Now they don't even need to put Nike or "just do it." They just put the switch mark, and everybody knows that's Nike because they have branded themselves that good. And guys, what Mary said, what Trish said, you want to be on top of people's newsfeed all the time. You want to be in their face. So how you do that is you comment on their stuff, you like it, and also how that works with you is when people like and comment on your post, what you want to do is interact. Every 3 comments or 4, you want to make a comment and like one of their comments. So every time you do that, you make a comment or you like one of their stuff, it brings your post right back on top of the newsfeed. I have posts right now for weeks old that are gonna hit 400 likes because people keep commenting on it. Or I go back, like and comment on their stuff periodically. Let's just say sometimes I get a post that gets about 20, 30 likes and 20 comments right away. You don't want to go like on their comments because you're wasting all those likes to bring your post right back on top of the newsfeed, guys. What you want to do is do it every 15, 20 minutes. I notice sometimes when we make a post and that post right away gets a whole bunch of interactions, then you get busy. Then an hour or two you come back, it still got 1 or 2 more likes when you got 50 likes right off the bat. What happened is you didn't nurture it. You did not make it grow. So to be a Facebook marketer, like Trisha said, that was an amazing point. You got to nurture it. You got to water it. You got to be a farmer. So what you got to do is every 15, 20 minutes, you got to go back on your post and you got to nurture it. You got to interact with the people that are in there because those guys are coming to your storefront that loved your post. They're interacting with you. They want to get to know you. They want to be seen. So you want to recognize them. So someone makes a comment, you want to go back on the news thread, and what you want to do is tag them in it with their name. Say, thanks, Trisha. She wrote an amazing warm comment on my wall, which was really heartfelt. And I went back and said, Trisha, thank you. I really appreciate your post. I love being your friend on Facebook for the short amount of time we know each other. You have really touched my life in a great way. So now, guys, what do you think that's going to do to her? Obviously, be genuine, be from the heart, and say something that really inspired you or you really care or admire about that person. Now, Trisha is going to go home and think, wow, she made the effort to come to your store, to make a comment, to leave a comment, to like it. And if you guys just acknowledge her or her friends, or Trisha does to her fans or to her followers, they will do the same, guys. So do not let your followers, do not let your fans, do not let people that are engaging with you go astray because Those are your warm market. Those are the people that you're going to build relationship. You might not be in business with all of them. Obviously, you won't be. However, in the long run, you will build solid relationship. Like how Trisha and me, Mary and Trisha, we all created in such short period of time a bonding relationship that is beyond business. We're not even in business together. We're different businesses. It's just the friendship we have created during doing this Facebook marketing and internet marketing is unbreakable. Like, I love these two. They're a dynamic duo. The things they're doing just really captivates me, and I believe they get attracted to me as well, same way, because I give back to them and they give back to me. So now, guys, if you let your audience go astray, that's going to cost you. So interact, like what Trisha said, with your audience. And one of the quick things I also wanted to say that has really worked for me is timing. What time you post a post makes a huge difference, guys. And how EdgeRank and algorithm works is who is posting on your wall. If the guy with a bigger EdgeRank than you posts on your wall and is engaging with you, now your EdgeRank is going to go higher. So you want to engage with as many people as possible that you like their stuff. You want to genuinely compliment them and make a quick comment about what they're doing for you or what their post has done for you. So again, timing is really critical. Depending on what kind of friends you have, I got friends all over the world, like Trish and Mary. One thing I noticed early in the morning works well. One of the key points that works really well is 2 o'clock or 7 p.m. for me personally. It might not work for you the best. For me, I notice 2 o'clock or 7. Sometimes I make a post at 11 p.m. I get huge interaction from it and huge comments. So it depends. On a Thursday and Friday, 11 o'clock works the best for me, 11 p.m. And those are the 2 days you're going to get the most interaction. Thursdays and Fridays have been explosive days for me as well. Those 2 days have been really, really explosive. And guys, quick couple of things. If you're just writing text, be like a Mary and do a video, because videos get ranked, like you heard her say. They get ranked higher in Google feed, in Facebook now. Don't just upload it on YouTube. Upload it straight to Facebook, and that will get you ranked higher. Or learn what Trisha does. She writes incredible creative content that's unmatchable in Facebook. Or do what I do. I mix it up, like all of us. We all mix it up. Right now, still, photos are number one. They get the most. Second is videos. Third is content, just plain text. So mix it up, guys, and work with it. Trisha is the master at it. I just wanted to bring this back on her. She uses photos and creative things like I haven't seen before. You want to touch up on that really quickly, Trish?
Sure, had to unmute myself. Okay. I do get asked all the time, like I had said in the beginning of this hangout, where I get my motivation from. And you guys, I get it from my everyday life. I'm this huge horror fanatic, which I'm sure you guys have all, that follow me, realized by now, because a lot of my posts do have, some kind of, horror movie or something involved in it. And I, maybe different TV shows that I've liked in the past. Like I said, things that my daughter likes. One time I made a post about Pokemon, and you guys, I did that in regards to finding a laser-targeted audience. That's what I did about Pokemon, because, hey, Ash, he's got to catch them all, Pokemon. And that's what it made me think of. I just love to use analogies, metaphors. That's my favorite thing to do, because I feel that people learn the best through analogies, because they can relate to it and they'll remember it. Like, maybe somebody will be like, oh yeah, I got to keep my Facebook wall clean because Trisha and that post that she made about Postbusters. And that's just where my logic stands with that. It's not some, big secret thing that I do. Like I said, it's me. Myself. That's the secret right there, y'all. You have got to be yourself. You need to be yourself in every single post. And I'm a huge goofy freaking person. I don't take anything seriously, and you can see that in my posts. You can. I like to have fun, and I think laughing is the most important thing that you can do throughout your day. And I try to make sure that I'm constantly laughing. And if I can get my followers and my audience to laugh with me, then hey, I'm doing a good job. Woo! So, that's it, you guys. That's what I do. And I practice a lot of everything that Mary was going through, everything that Mo is going through, so I can get the engagement on my wall. Now, granted, yes, my engagement is not as high, nowhere near as Mary's and Mo's, but again, I've only got, I think I'm at 992 friends now, so I'm doing pretty good with the amount of friends that I have. You know, you got to look at it. I had made a video yesterday, in fact, about how to figure up your Facebook wall analytics, okay? And I think that this is a very important number because you can figure out your active active friends percentage. That's what I call it. I'm able to figure out that out of my 992 friends, 7% of them are active. They're actually engaging on my wall. And my goal is to bring that percentage up to at least 10%, if not higher, because then that helps me project my future success. Like, I'm under 1,000 now. So if I get to 2,000 or 3,000, you guys do the math, 5,000 friends. Okay, that's 500 organic likes and 500 plus more comments, okay, that I can gauge off of if I know that my number is constantly sitting at 10% active friends. Okay, that is the best way to engage it. So I'm a real big numbers nerd when it comes to that stuff. But hey, I like to know my progress, and I figure this up about every 2 weeks so I know that I'm improving. And it does help me a ton. It helps me a ton. So if you guys want to know how to figure out your Facebook wall analytics, definitely head over to my profile, and it'll be the first post up there. And it's a video about it, and you guys can really get the in-depth of my nerdiness. But it's great. And that's it, you guys. That's what I do. I don't think it's really any big secret what all of us networkers are doing right now. Like Mo said, it's really important to get your face out there in front of the big dogs, because they're going to get you exposure the fastest just by engaging on their posts. And once you start having a lot of your own organic engagement, then you can kind of back off of them. I know that I've started to. Then you can kind of back off of post or liking and commenting on their posts because you're developing your own followers. And really, the sky's the limit. Yes, you can only have 5,000 friends on Facebook, but you guys, you can have tons and tons and tons of followers. And followers will engage with you as long as you make them want to engage with you. So be yourself. Who cares? Get crazy. Show them who you really are, y'all. This is me. No makeup, no nothing. I don't care. I'm a stay-at-home mom. This is what I do. I was like, I'm not even going to get myself all dolled up for Googling out. I don't care. But you can see who I'm really like. So that's what you got to do. Just be yourself. Don't fake it. And I'm sure Mary probably has some things that she probably would like to add to that. Miss Awesome Mary. I'm going to mute myself so she can talk. I couldn't hear you there, Mary. Say something again.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mary. Can you hear me?
Okay, good. My computer's lagging a little bit, and that's kind of... Okay, great. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. My computer's lagging a little bit, which is why I disappeared for about 10 minutes. But, yeah, and I kind of missed what happened in the last 10 minutes, but I guess to expand on what Trisha was saying, definitely just be yourself. People are attracted to you for who you are, and definitely when you post stuff on your wall, just make it about you and what you like to do and what your days are like. And like I said, definitely the things that get the most likes and comments is pictures, followed by video, and then just text. So I like to kind of mix things up a little bit, and I post about my sons all the time. I'll post a picture of my son sitting in a high chair with just food all over his face, and I'm part of a mom's group, so we go to the park all the time, and so I'll post stuff that I'm doing in my daily life, but then at the same time I'll also post things. I'll post things about my business and success that I'm having, and I'll do Facebook trainings, and I'll also do shout outs. A lot of the times people will thank me for stuff, and so I'll do a post on that, and it's proof shots, and those get a lot of engagement too, and I don't know, you just have fun with it. When I first came onto Facebook a little over 3.5 months ago, it was kind of monotonous, and it wasn't very fun, and the only reason because of that is because I wasn't getting out there, and I wasn't being social, and I wasn't engaging with people and getting to know them. And now it's pretty funny. I actually only use this Facebook profile for business only. I have a personal account, and then this one's just for business. And I know that Trisha did a post a few days ago about Jerry Springer and how you should keep your personal and your business separate. And I totally agree with that, because from my experience, I've been in the industry. I've been online marketing for about 4 years, but I was introduced to the MLM and network marketing industry in early 2000. So I've definitely tried a few companies, and back in the day before social media, it was all about the warm market and the 3-step rule, and talking to your friends and family, and home parties and hotel meetings and stuff. So my family and friends have definitely heard me talk about other businesses, and they've seen me not have success with it. And so I like to keep it separate, because I don't want to, on my personal page, start promoting what I'm doing now and them being like, oh, she's doing something else or whatever. So I definitely keep it separate. And what was I gonna say with that? I'm losing train of thought. But for the business profile, I don't even know why I brought that up. I'm losing train of thought. But yeah, I have a personal. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. My personal Facebook, I'm never on it, because I'm on my business one, because I've made so many awesome friends here. They're like-minded, and I actually enjoy being on Facebook now. And I wasn't having on it before, but I'm actually on it more. I can go on my Facebook anymore. So it's all about having fun. When you're having fun with your business, you're gonna have success, and you're gonna have make great contacts, and all the contacts that I made on Facebook, I'm learning so much every day. I also learning things from other people that I wouldn't have learned otherwise. I was reaching out, and so that's my 2 cents. So I'm gonna pass it back to Phil.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, awesome. Wow, that was, you were kind of breaking up at the end there, but it was such great value. Definitely you want to do what these two ladies have said and keep on the game plan. Seems like Mary was having a little bit of connectivity issue, as I was yesterday. We had a very big hangout. Here's my cat. Say hi, guys.
Aw, hi, kitty. Aw.
We just got him. I'm always a dog person, and
Aw. Yeah, I'm sure everybody can hear my cat meowing in the background. She's always meowing. That's why we say it earlier. I know when I was doing some of my training on here, I'm like, yeah, I know y'all can hear my cat in the background.
Exactly.
Hey, that's what we do, right? That's why we're network marketers, so we can be at home and do this stuff, right?
Absolutely. You know what? You can sit here on your This is the only profession you could sit here in your pajamas, guys. You could wear a shirt or whatever, but people don't. You could wear shorts. You could chill at home. You could have to look at this. These two are the epitome of a home-based business network marketer. Stay-at-home moms. They got kids, and you could see a life of a day of someone who's a network marketer, who's a stay-at-home mom, who I really give incredible respect to both of you. I couldn't imagine having kids and taking care of them and running a business at the same time. It baffles my mind. I remember how me and my brother were, and my mom had her hands full. Never mind having a job on its own was just, no, it was a no-no. How bad we were. However, guys, I just wanted to say, visit Mary Elizabeth and Trisha's wall and go to their profile and learn a few things and see why are they being so successful. Be a student of the game, guys. Me, myself, I blew up in the last month and a bit because I was very, very interested in seeing how these guys are blowing up, how they spend about years and years and years and years of dedication to make this work. How can I short-circuit the system and be able to do this in fraction of a time? And I believe we got something. We really have dedicated ourselves. We got a tight-knit group of people who are internet or Facebook marketers that are full-time in this, and we're always mastermind. I'm on the video. She's playing with the cat. He's sticky. So, and we actually have been masterminding this to figure it out. We haven't come out on these clues just overnight, guys. We have done hours and hours and hours of trials and tribulations to be able to see success. So here's the thing. You could reinvent the wheel. You could go out and reinvent the wheel, or you could learn from Mary. You could learn from Trish or myself and be able to see what success we got, how we got where we got in such short period of time, or you could go out and invent your own system. It's up to you. It might not work as best as it can, or it might. You might get lucky. So it is definitely at your own risk of what you guys want to do. However, I do encourage you to visit either my wall, Mary's wall, or definitely Trisha's wall and see what you can pick out. Me, myself, I'm a student of the game. I look at different people's walls all the time, see what new trends are happening, because right now there's new trends that are happening every day. The dinosaurs back in the day that don't use social media or Facebook are dead, guys. Even I have 7-figure earners, 80-figure earners, they know the power of Facebook and social media that are coming out and saying, wow, how are you doing this? They got massive teams, guys, and they're making millions, but they're not getting the engagement that a Trisha is, that a Mary is, and they're finding out what is happening. They're missing out on millions of dollars on extra business because they're not on social media. So again, see what works for you. One method might not work for you, that might work for someone else. Here's another thing, like Mary said also, take one area and master it. If you want to learn, you don't know how to write, learn content writing. And me, myself, I've been blessed. I've been given a gift that I could speak my heart. Mary's extremely good on the video. Trisha is extremely good at being creative. So see what's your passion. What are you good at? And start working on it. Whatever you're good at, make it expand. Take an area, guys, learn it, and make it expand every day. Be consistent. And that's one thing that Trisha said is very important, is being consistent and doing the little things over and over again, building up on them. And guys, at the end of the month, you will not believe what major success you have created. Now, it was a month that I was getting so much engagement, and I was thinking, wow, this thing is really good. And what's really happening? I didn't see the back end in what was going on manifesting behind the works. Now I'm getting 1 or 2 people minimum a day that want to work with me or get mentored. I bet same thing with Trisha and Mary. And what's happening, guys, is you're hypnotizing people. You're attracting them to you, not because you have the best juice or you have the no offense if you do sell juice, or you have the best flavor of the month, whatever it is, a program. It's not that, guys. People join people, not companies. People get attracted to you because of who you are, what you are. So be personable, like Trisha said. Go out there and give your heart out, and be able to put things out over that people could actually hear you and understand you and feel you. So, guys, again, I want to see if any of the Trisha has any comments. Again, to do this fast, you must be consistent. Even if you don't see, I just want to throw a quick short story. This is one of my favorite stories before I pass it over to Trish, before we close it off. I have a favorite story as you never see what's going on behind the works, guys. Do not give up. Do not say this is not working and just give up like 95% of people. Why? 95% of people are not, probably more than that, are successful is because they give up too early. The story from Think and Grow Rich, where the guy gave up 3 feet before he got to gold. If you haven't heard that story, please go read Think and Grow Rich. I highly recommend it. It's a great book. However, the book I was talking, this wasn't a book. The story I was talking about is the story of a bamboo tree. So when you plant a bamboo tree, what happens is you plant that seed, you water it. Years go by, guys, years. This thing grows about an inch or two. 2 years goes by, it grows a couple more inches. 3 years go by, maybe a little bit more, maybe a feet. Nothing happens in the 4th year, maybe a little bit more. But in the 5th year, it goes about 6.5 to 7 feet all of a sudden. Now people will say, wow, Mary just got so lucky all of a sudden, or Trisha got so lucky all of a sudden. But what they don't see is that behind the works is the root is getting stronger and stronger. They're cultivating, they're watering their roots. They're being consistent every day, guys. So that's one key I really want you to say. Please don't give up. Believe in yourself. Believe what you're doing works. I want to pass it off to these two ladies if they have anything to comment on that. That's one of the things I noticed why people don't create success, especially in attraction marketing or Facebook marketing, because it does take time. It's not going to be overnight. Relationship takes time, guys. If you go out with a girl or a guy, before you get married, it really does not happen overnight or weeks. It takes trust, and it takes a long time to nurture that relationship. So, Trish, please, you want to add anything odd on that? Before we close off, you have anything, some golden nuggets you'd like to drop on people?
My big secret is just be yourself. I mean, you guys, I wouldn't have been able to attract the people I did if I wasn't myself. You know, they accept me, you know, with my craziness and all, and I love it. And another thing that I do again is engage every single day. You know, I spend 80% of my time on the newsfeed. And also, you know, returning the favor when someone does like and comment on my posts. I return the favors, and that brings me a lot of engagement. And also, you guys, don't be scared to use that Facebook graph search. Okay, yes, it's great to have all of those friend requests. Yes, it's wonderful when they're coming to you. But you guys, you know, using the Facebook graph search, you're able to laser target your own audience. I mean, I literally will type in, you know, women who work at network marketing that like Marilyn Manson, okay? Because, you know, yes, that's the kind of music that I listen to. I'm a rock and a punk rock girl, and I am finding women that have my personality. Who better to get my crazy posts and my creativity than people that are like me and have my same interests? That is like the biggest thing that I can give to you guys right now. I always go out and try to target my audience. I want to handpick the people. I want to handpick people that I think that are worth my time and my value. You know, and that's one reason why I've got, you know, 200 pending friend requests sitting there, because I do have to go through all of those. I refuse just to add anybody. They have to meet a certain criteria. It's almost like, you know, hey, are you qualified to be a part of my friends or my followers? And that's just the way that I look at it. You guys need to be selective like that. And again, get on that Facebook graph search. Go find your audience. Don't wait for it to come to you. Go out and grab it, and don't wait for an audience to come to you that isn't going to be engaging, that's not going to be active, and doesn't really care. They just see you as a number, as being their friends, because everybody's got this idea stuck in their head that if they hurry up and get 5,000 friends on Facebook, they're going to blow up. Well, that really honestly isn't the case. I'm averaging 60, 70 likes per post and even more comments, and y'all, I have under 1,000 friends. So think about that, okay? Just think about that. I am in no rush to get to 5,000 friends. So that's my little advice there. And Mary, do you got anything that you want to add? Oh no, can you hear me, Mary?
I think Mary's microphones might not be working.
I don't know.
Well, guys.
Can everyone hear me?
Oh, there she goes. Yeah, we can hear you, Mary.
Can everyone hear me?
Well, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Well,
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know. She's kind
Everyone?
of fading out.
Trisha?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. My computer's still kind of lagging out. I don't know what's going on. I've restarted already, but so okay, good. I just wanted to yes, it is important to build your friends. And I think okay, just stop me if I'm cutting in and out because, like I said, my connection are weird.
Oh.
But I was gonna expand on what Trisha said and say that yes, it is important to have build your friends list because you'll have more eyes on your page. But I'm in agree with being laser focused and kind of picking your friends. I guess everyone has their own niche and things that they're interested in. You can pick your audience and you'll get engagement on your page. So yes, 5,000, but you also want to have quality. Quality is definitely better than quantity because if you are filling your list with people that don't even log into Facebook or they have fake profiles and you're not filtering them out, you're definitely doing yourself a disservice. You definitely want to pick quality friends and people that you're going to engage with and people that you enjoy talking to. That should be your ultimate goal because that way you're going to get more engagement. So it definitely is a work in progress, but you can definitely do it. I mean, Trisha is getting huge engagement, 70 likes per post, and she's not even to 1,000 friends, and that's amazing. So it just goes to show that you don't have to have 5,000 friends. And I actually, when I first got on Facebook, I was told, get 5,000 friends, get 5,000 friends. Like, that's the most important thing. And I was basically doing it wrong because I was trying to get 5,000 friends. So I was adding a bunch of people, and it definitely bit me in the mind later. Then I started getting people spamming me, getting messages, and all these kinds of things. So it's taken me a while to kind of filter those people out. But at the same time, I learned quality over quantity. I'm starting to get my friends list is amazing, and I'm connecting with so many amazing people. I'm learning so many things, and business is fun for me on Facebook now. So yes.
Awesome, Mary. That was some absolutely phenomenal content. We're gonna I think it's about, yeah, we're about 15 minutes over time. Is so much value, guys. We can't even, oh my God, there's still so much more we can give you. We gotta do another hangout, guys. It's just been definitely a blast. I just really quickly expand on what she said, which is incredibly effective, is filter your friends list. So right now, when like I'm at 5,000, I'll get rid of 400 or 500 people that are inactive. When you message them. They don't call you, answer you back. When they never are interacting with you guys, you don't need that. Make room for some new friends. Especially there's think abundance. There's a lot out there. I love what Mary just said. Filter your list. Look at it as your network. Like even what Robert Kiyosaki, even what Donald Trump says, your net worth is equal to your net worth. And like what Trisha and Mary said, guys, is quality over quantity. You could have 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 friends. If 1%, if not even 1% of them engage or ever are interested in what you're doing, or they don't get attracted to you, what's the point of having those friends if you don't know the right way to be able to engage with them? So the thing is, learn from these two ladies. They're dynamic. They're up and coming beasts that are you're gonna hear a lot about them. And I would say join their fan pages, go into their walls and see what they're up to. Follow them, and definitely. And one more thing, guys, don't be shy to reach out to leaders, big leaders. That's when I blew up fast. Is I reached out to the biggest leaders in the industry that are making millions of dollars right away. You know what? You'd be surprised how generous and how approachable these people are. And we're not that the kind of people like Mary, Trish, Mary, myself. We're not the kind of people that will refuse anybody's that wants help. I've been reached out by a couple people a day that want to get mentored for attraction marketing or how to set up online presence. Guys, reach out to leaders even bigger than us. Go to the top. Sky's the limit. And never be shy to ask for help. Humble yourselves and always learn from people like Trish, like Mary. These superstars are blowing it up. And I definitely do recommend you guys following them and see what they're doing. You will definitely pick up some monstrous tips that will explode your business. Don't wait till 2 or 3 years to reach out to them. Reach out to them today and send them a friend request. Send them a, hey, hi, Trish, how are you? I'm looking forward to connect with you. A great video. Let people know how you feel. If you thought this was a great video, reach out to Trish, reach out to Mary Elizabeth. Tell them. Give them a genuine compliment, guys, and that's really the key of success. Not just taking, but really giving. Give enough, and you will take, and you'll eventually get yours. So saying on that, anyone has anything to add to that or closing comments? I've been amazing hangout. I'm learning so much from you two. You guys are superstars. Love you both a lot. Please add on anything or any closing thoughts? Well, on that note,
okay, sorry about that. I was saying goodnight to my daughters. Hey, we get it, right? This is why we're networkers. You know, as you can see, my husband's going upstairs. Whoops, my picture just went away for some reason, and I didn't do that. But anyway, you know, that's what we do as network marketers. You know, hey, me and Mary both are stay-at-home moms on top of everything else that we do, and this is what we do. So, but other than that, awesome hangout. I had so much fun. I can't wait to, you know, do this again. Mo, I think you're just freaking awesome, and you rock. You're so cool. Everybody has got to go check out Mo. He's like one of the nicest people ever. He's so amazing. And of course, my girl Mary, she's my boo. She rocks. She's my partner in crime, and you know, couldn't do it without her. So I don't know, Mary, you got anything you want to add before we say goodbye? I don't think Mary can hear us.
Poor Mary's having trouble all day.
Know, right? Well, I guess that's everything. We'll just go ahead and end this then, Mo, I guess. So.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on. I'm so excited.
No, I just wanted to say awesome hangout. This is my second time doing a cool hangout.
Oh, did we lose her again? All right, well, let's just go ahead and end this. Poor Mary's having difficulties. Hey, it happens to the best of us when people hang out. So, all right, and I will. Oh my goodness, yeah, my daughter's starting to cry, so I better get off.
All right, guys, have a great time. I see someone coming down the stairs. Oh no! Have a great time, and we'll catch you on the next hangout.
All right, bye, you guys.